So if they actually fail in listening, they're definitely going to fail in reading also and writing also, because one of the tasks, highlight incorrect word, gives marks to reading, so this affects their reading scores, and rest, writing goes very bad if listening goes bad. I want you to do take break for some hours and then attempt one sectional reading mock test. It will hardly take 30 minutes, half hour, 2 hours full length mock test. So actually you can get to know on day 3 how much you're prepared.
क्या आप पीटी का एग्जाम 1 हफ्ते बाद, 2 हफ्ते बाद या फिर 3 हफ्ते बाद देना चाहते हैं और जानना चाहते हैं क्या प्रैक्टिस करना है, कितना प्रैक्टिस करना है और किस टाइम पर प्रैक्टिस करना है, तो आपको देखनी होगी ये वीडियो टिल द एंड। आज की वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ शेयर करने वाली हूँ एक मास्टर प्रैक्टिस प्लान। हेलो एवरीबॉडी, आदिति हियर फ्रॉम पीटीई यूनिवर्स। गाइस, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स है प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं डे एंड नाइट, लेकिन पीटी के रिजल्ट्स नहीं आ रहे। रीजन भी उनको यही नहीं पता कि क्या प्रैक्टिस करना चाहिए और कौन सी वो क्वेश्चन टाइप्स हैं जिनको प्रैक्टिस करने की बिल्कुल भी जरूरत नहीं है। बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं 6-6 महीने, 1-1 साल से पीटी की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन स्कोर्स इंप्रूव नहीं हो रहे क्योंकि वो सही डायरेक्शन में वर्क नहीं कर रहे। आज की वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ एक मास्टर प्रैक्टिस प्लान शेयर करने वाली हूँ। ट्रस्ट मी, इस प्रैक्टिस प्लान को फॉलो कीजिए। इस प्रैक्टिस प्लान के साथ 30,000 प्लस स्टूडेंट्स अपना डिजायर्ड बैंड्स को पीटी यूनिवर्स के साथ अचीव कर चुके हैं ऑलरेडी। आप भी इस प्रैक्टिस प्लान को फॉलो कीजिए एंड रिजल्ट्स आएंगे 110% गारंटीड तरीके से। सो करेंगे वीडियो को स्टार्ट। इस अगर आपकी बैंड रिक्वायरमेंट है 6, 7 या फिर 8 फॉर नर्सिंग रजिस्ट्रेशन, फॉर स्टूडेंट वीजा, टीआर, पीआर, ये प्रैक्टिस प्लान सभी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एप्लीकेबल है। सो बिफोर आई स्टार्ट द वीडियो, अगर आप पीटीयू यूनिवर्स यूट्यूब चैनल पे नए, कर दीजिएगा चैनल को लाइक, कमेंट एंड सब्सक्राइब। अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी इस वीडियो को शेयर कीजिएगा जो पीटी प्रैक्टिस प्लान को लेकर कंफ्यूज्ड है। Let's get started.
So guys, now we're left with 7 days. Let's get started with day 1. Day 1, be fully focused. Start with most important task. So on day 1 we're going to cover speaking, reading and listening. Speaking is a very important section for PT. I've seen people actually doing very bad in speaking, and that's how they score low in reading also, listening also. So read aloud 10 to 20 question, focus on content, fluency, pronunciation, repeat sentence 50 to 100 questions in noisy area, because after 1 week you're going to sit in a very noisy area. So this 1 week I want you to get actually accustomed to the exam environment. 50 to 100 questions in super noisy area. And also one more thing, in this 1 week you can just buy this file, fine, and you can also buy this marker. And I want you to practice using marker and this file, like erasable notebook and marker. That kind of practice I want you to do, so that you don't get nervous on exam day. Describe image 3 to 5 question, read a lecture 3 to 5, then reading fill-ups and reading and writing, because these fill-ups are very important. If you want to pass reading, there's no other option. 20 each. Listening we will do then. Listening I'm telling you to do every day, because I have seen people, it is the last module, and by the time they reach this, they're super exhausted, they lose their focus and they score very low in listening. Listening give lots of marks to reading also. So if they actually fail in listening, they're definitely going to fail in reading also and writing also, because one of the tasks, highlight incorrect word, gives marks to reading, so this affects their reading scores, and rest, writing goes very bad if listening goes bad. So do speaking, reading and listening questions. And one more thing, like let's say you have done some fill-ups, just search the meaning of difficult words, whatever grammar rules you come across, whatever collocations, revise all of them. So this is how you should practice. And from day 1 I want you to start doing some mock tests, because after 7 days you have exams. So day 7 is not some day which when you're going to practice everything. Day 7 is a day where you're going to relax also. So day 1, do speaking sectional mock test and listening sectional mock test. So whatever you practice, you have taken the sectional mock test, you're super confident with these 2 modules now. So after doing mock test, do self-analysis. Let's say you scored low in speaking. What was the issue? Fluency, pronunciation, content. Let's say you scored low in listening. What was the issue? Write from dictation, summarize spoken tips, fill-ups, highlight incorrect word. Is it grammar? Is it, something else like spelling? So jot down the difficult spellings. Then let's come to day 2. Now day 2, we are going to do writing, because writing we didn't do on day 1. So we're going to do speaking, 2 tasks, read aloud, repeat sentence, then followed by writing essay and summarized written text. Reading 3 tasks, full reading we will practice reading fill-ups, reading and writing fill-ups and reorders. And listening only 1 task, write from dictation, because this also somehow contributes a lot to writing. So this is a part, this is something which gives a lot of marks to listening also, writing also, though it comes under listening. So we're going to do super high practice for reading, that is for speaking, writing, reading, and listening. These four things we're going to cover. And after practicing all, I want you to type all these essays, WT, write from dictation, type it. I want you to do take break for some hours and then attempt one sectional reading mock test. It will hardly take 30 minutes, half hour, and one sectional writing mocks again 30 to 40 minutes. So just 1 hour I'm asking you to do the sectional mock test. So you have fully practiced these two modules and you have fully actually written mocks. So you have completed these two. Day one we did speaking, listening. Day two reading, writing. We are now done with full practice and sectional mocks. So day three, what are we going to do? Day three we're going to practice a lot of important tasks, because day three I am going to add a full length mock test. Day three we will practice read aloud 10, repeat sentence 50 to 100, because this is one task which people actually mess up on exam day. So I want you to practice a lot of repeat sentences. Describe image 3 to 5, rate a lecture 3 to 5, reading Phillips again 20, reading and writing again 20, summarize spoken 2, take questions. You can use the templates too. Write from dictation 40 to 50, listening Phillips 5 to 10, highlight and correct 5 to 10. So we're going to cover all the high weightage tasks like read aloud, repeat sentence, Phillips, write from dictation. Along with it, my speaking is fully practiced, my reading 2 important tasks are practiced, and my listening all 4 important tasks are practiced. So now, since I have done all sectional mock tests, day 3 I want you to attempt 2 hours full length mock test. So actually you can get to know on day 3 how much you're prepared. And by doing this full length mock test, you will develop time management techniques, because I have seen people, they're really good, but they have some sort of anxiety when the mock test starts. So it's better to take lots of mock tests before exam. So you have actually done practice with time management strategies with microphones. You have done full practice with taking notes. You've done full practice on an erasable notebook and marker, and you have actually seen how other things going. Because when you do section wise mock test, it's a different thing, but when you do full length mock test, it's totally different thing. You're going to be super tired when you will reach reading or listening, because already you've spent 1 hour. Now comes day 4. So we are just left with day 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 days are left. Again, you need to be super energetic. You have exam after 4 3 4 days. So day 4 we will be practicing read aloud, repeat sentence. We are going to do high weightage task on a regular basis, because we have to pass PT. And those who are not good with high weightage tasks should reconsider rescheduling their exams if you're not ready, because you need to make sure you're good with these high weightage tasks. I'm not asking for 100% accuracy, but by the time I say you should be good, means you should, whatever is your desired band score, according to that your level of accuracy is also high. So you can just jot it down on a piece of paper. What all you need to do, you need to do read aloud, you need to do kind of repeat sentences 50 to 100, you need to do essay. Essay I'm saying you to type, so that those who are not good with typing are very comfortable typing the things. They need to do summarize written text. Again they need to be good with typing, because I don't want you guys to lose the typing speed. Reading Phillips 30, reading and writing Phillips 30, reorder 8 to 10, write from dictation 30 to 50, listening Phillips 5 to 10. It's very important, guys, to practice daily basis if you want to improve, and if you're left with less time, it should be intensive for sure. And it's very important to get daily feedback from the trainers. Spelling list you should definitely maintain, because I have seen people really very poor with spelling. Like, I've been teaching online since a while. We have trained 10,000 plus students, but spelling is something which people are not good with. So make sure you improve spelling, because in PT spelling plays a very important role. You're good with forms like word limit for every task, you're good with all the templates, and you need to also make sure you're good with vocabulary. So when I started preparing, I maintained my own vocabulary list, and I used to check that vocabulary list. So day 4 again you can do sectional mock test, reading and writing. Fine. And then you can do the self analysis. Now we have again re-revised reading and writing module on day 4. Day 5 I'm going to revise more of speaking and listening. again, so that I am pretty much confident with these two. I'll do read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, read a lecture, all four tasks of speaking. Reading Phillips, reading, writing Phillips. Again, two tasks more is most important task for reading, and then we're going to do a lot of listening tasks, all the entire listening. Now read aloud 10 to 20, repeat sentence 50 to 100, describe image 3 to 5, read a lecture 3 to 5. Stick to one template, don't change template on the last days. I've seen people, again getting confused with templates. All templates work well if you know how to use them and if they're grammatically correct. Reading Phillips 20, reading, writing Phillips 20, summarize spoken text 2, write from dictation 40 to 50, listening Phillips 5 to 10, highlight and correct 5 to 10. Fine, highlight and correct words and listening Phillips, I personally recommend people to have very high accuracy. If they're looking for a higher band score, write from dictation, so higher accuracy. And these two tasks are also very easy, so if you're handy with the templates, I don't think so you'll be messing up these tasks. Only these four tasks are the tasks where you may find some difficulty, but again, if you're not 100% accurate, if you're even less, you can improve. Then day 5, you should do sectional mock test for speaking and listening, and you should do self-analysis. Don't do just mock test. Solve, resolve. I personally believe that after every mock test, we need to, more solve the things, resolve them to see, okay, am I making some common mistake again and again? Am I not understanding the question? What's the issue? For speaking, I've seen people getting nervous in repeat sentences when it's noisy. So if it's good if you can practice a mock test also in a noisy area. Even for listening, I'll recommend you to make sure you're doing mock test like real exam. Some people are doing the mock test but then their focus is on phone. Don't do it just like exam condition. Fine, just some people keep the templates along with them. Okay, I'll see the template, no, mock test should be like mock test. It should be like exam condition, fully like exam condition. The same stress, the same anxiety you should have, and the same conditions you should have. That's for sure. Then day 6, this is the second last day. You need to bear it in your mind. After this day, you this is the second last day, so this day and another day, and then you have your exam day. So you need to make sure you are fully revising all the things on day 6. We'll be practicing all high weightage tasks, and we'll be doing full length mock test again on day 6. So day 6, we will be doing speaking all tasks important, reading tasks also, and listening also, all important tasks. Read aloud, repeat sentence 10, repeat sentence 50 to 100, describe image 3 to 5, read a lecture 3 to 5, reading Phillips 20, writing Phillips 20, summarize spoken text 2, write from dictation 40 to 50, listening Phillips 5 to 10, highlight and correct word 5 to 10. You should do on day 6, and then followed by full length mock test. Before full length mock test, you can relax yourself. Don't just do it continuously. Fine, but sit continuously for 2 hours. Don't do it in parts. Some people are doing it in part, keeping phones aside, so they're done with this, they'll just check some Instagram things. No. Be serious. You have an exam. So you need to be super serious. Then comes the last day, day 7. Now, day 7, I don't want you to study a lot. I want you to relax more. I have not kept any mock test on this day. I don't want you to attempt it. I want you to sleep properly. This is very important tip before exam. Sleep. You should sleep properly. I want you to revise all the templates twice or thrice until you feel you're super confident with the templates, because I have seen people, they reach the exam hall, then they're like, I'm forgetting the template, where was the comma, where was the full stop, what was the beginning. So just be comfortable. I want you to revise one more thing. I just forgot to add on. I'm writing here. I want you to revise answer short questions. All answer short questions. I want you to revise. And this you can do even on day 6 and day 7. Both days should revise a full answer short question list, because the questions are going to repeat. And you can just practice few questions, like you can practice 5 read alouds, you can practice 20 or 10 repeat sentences, you can practice 1 summarized written text, 1 essay, you can practice 6 reading writing Phillips, you can practice 6 reading Phillips, you can practice 2 summarized spoken text, you can practice 2 listening Phillips, 2 highlight and correct words, and you can practice 5 write from dictations. So day 5, I don't want you to study. Day 7, I don't want you to study like anything. No, I just want you to revise all the things, whatever you have studied in these 6 days. We have studied very intensively on day from day 1 to day 6, very intensively. Day 7, I want you to chill. I want you to relax. I want you to revise all the things. I want you to sleep properly. because these are the key components. I also want you to check exam location properly. I have seen people reaching exam location late, reaching exam location 30 minutes before. Read the instructions. You will be getting an email once your exam will be booked. Fine. You need to make sure you just reach the exam hall. I'll recommend you to reach 1 hour before to avoid any delay. Sometimes, people are reaching exam hall very late, and some people are not even able to find the exam location, so they get delayed. Sometimes there's traffic jam, so just take all the factors into consideration. I want you to actually check the instructions written over the mail, what documents you need to carry. So on day 7, just prepare yourself, keep your passport near your bed, I mean before sleeping, or in under a kind of in a kind of drawer. So by the time you have exam in early morning, afternoon, or evening, you have all the things ready nearby you. So I also want you to actually, you can just roam, a lot. Like when I was preparing, I used to make sure every day, like day 1, day 2, I used to walk. So some physical activity I want people to include in their schedules. I don't want you to study like anything, you're just studying, like all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. So little bit more, you should in between the, these intensive day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, 6, day 7, I want you to listen to songs also. Don't be stressed, don't stress yourself, just study intensively and quality study. Day 7, 2 to 3 times revise template, again revise answer short question twice, 2 times you can revise this list. And then I have mentioned very small practice you should do for this, and then just close your books, and then just relax, sleep properly, spend time with your family or friends. And if everything is sorted in time, you can sleep or you can watch something. No need to study a lot, because like we have been studying since 6 days continuously. You have practiced plethora of questions, like literally we've been doing 10 to 20 read alouds. We've already done 60, 70 read alouds. If you're doing 50 repeat sentences or 100, so you're done with 600 or 300 repeat sentences. So we practiced a lot till day 7. So day 7, we just need to revise what all we have done. Maybe you have maintained a spelling list, so I want you to revise the spelling list also. Spelling list you have created for write from dictation and listening Phillips, you should revise twice. Answer short question list twice. And then you should practice templates 2 to 3 times. Fine. And that's it. Do not need to go, don't read any kind of files or anything. If you want, you can just read right from dictation predictions. That's it. And like if you have time, that's it. I don't want you to read all the predictions for everything. Some people just bring the prediction file on the last day, they'll take a printout of those 500 pages, and last day they're doing all this. And what happens, like what are the consequences of not relaxing yourself before exam? On the exam day, the mind is going to be super tired. This is a machine, this needs to relax. Like if you have given 24 hours to relax your mind will be very much active on exam day. This is not an exam only of English, this is an exam of presence of mind. You will see some students perform less in marks good in exams. The reason is this presence of mind is very high, they're very high confident, and they have understood in mock test what mistakes they were doing, and they have actually worked on them, and on the exam day they're not doing any mistakes of that kind. So you can do the same, but relax your mind. Your mind needs to be relaxed, your mind needs to be very much calm. Your mind needs to know that this is just a very simple test and you are very ready for this test. So this signal your brain will get if you don't get anxious or stressed. And for that, don't create anxiety. Oh my god, it's an exam, you're just studying. Sleep well, chill, simple exam hai, easy hai. So this is all you should do before booking your exam if you have exams after 7 day.
So guys, before I end the video, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो प्रैक्टिस प्लान को फॉलो कर रहे हैं लेकिन फिर भी उनके स्कोर्स इंप्रूव नहीं हो रहे. रीजन बीइंग वो वही गलतियां बार बार कर रहे हैं. सो वन मोर थिंग जो बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, इस प्रैक्टिस प्लान को फॉलो करते हुए आपको गलतियां समझनी है और उन गलतियों पे वर्कआउट भी करना है. काफी ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं मॉक टेस्ट अटेम्प्ट करते हैं लेकिन मॉक टेस्ट पे कभी भी वर्कआउट नहीं करते कि क्या उनकी स्ट्रेंथ्स हैं, क्या वीकनेसेस हैं. सो मेक श्योर आप पीटी का एग्जाम देने से पहले अपनी गलतियों को समझें एंड उन गलतियों पे वर्कआउट करें. गाइज अगर हम गाइडेंस की बात करें, गाइडेंस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है पीटी एग्जाम में। पीटीई इज नॉट आइल्स। 30,000 से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट सही गाइडेंस के साथ पहले अटेम्प्ट में पीटी में अपना डिजायर्ड बैंड स्कोर अचीव कर चुके हैं ऑलरेडी। यू कैन बी द नेक्स्ट। अगर आप पीटी में स्ट्रगल करें एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, गिवन नंबर्स पे हमें कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं। ptuniverse@gmail.com पर हमें मेल करके भी रीच आउट कर सकते हैं। मैं मिलूंगी आपसे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। टिल देन ऑल द बेस्ट। अदिति हियर फ्रॉम पीटीई यूनिवर्स। हैप्पी लर्निंग।